What's going on, guys? It's Shawnee Salami. Today we're going back to the Player Showcase series. It's been a little bit, and this is with Lousy and Spicy Pancakes. He's mostly known for bad fashion in this game, and he switches it a lot. It never works. Lousy's known for his irrational hatred of one-handers. Just absolutely cannot stand you if you use a one-hander in duels. But jokes aside, these are considered the two best console players. This isn't a clickbait title or anything. They really are widely considered that. More important to me on a personal level is these are two guys that I'm going to be friends with long past this game's lifespan. But onto them as players, I would say Lousy's more known as a duelist, and he told me he considers himself one. Spicy plays TO a lot more, but make no mistake about it, he's just as dangerous in a duel. I don't have much interest in duels, so I don't really do them much, but Lousy uses a lot of night weapons. Spicy uses longsword, and he also is known as Spicy Spear Cake sometimes when he takes out the one-handed spear, but you could put any weapons in their hand and they're just flat out dangerous. And I lumped these two together in one video just because they're always playing together. They're very close, and it's just funny because to most people they're known as, like I said, elite console guys, but if you get to know them, they're idiots. They're morons. They're meme lords before all else, and it's kind of funny because they don't take the game very seriously, so there's no ego involved, and sometimes I feel like the less you think about this game or less serious you take it, that really does kind of help you. So just to give you an idea of what they're about, the first time I ever saw these guys, it was a little exciting because I wasn't known or anything at the time. I was still pretty bad, actually terrible. And I wasn't in the community or anything, but you would hear about these guys on like Reddit and stuff. So it was kind of cool to see them finally at long last. And as I was watching them, I was expecting like 40 kills, crazy cracked gameplay. These two dumbasses were on the opposite catapults on Lion Spire and kept killing each other. That's just what these guys are about. The other week when we were playing, they were on Rudhelm, one of the longest maps, and Spicy didn't get a kill until like the last stage on attack, and I asked them what they were doing, and they sent me a video of them trying to put their flourishes in sync with the rapier and be all fancy with some other guys, and they spent the whole game doing this. Like I said, they're morons. That's why we love these guys. No one really says a bad word about either one of them. And I'm very much done glazing my friends now. So why don't we get into our usual content of narrated gameplay. I'll be doing my best to stay by them in this game. So definitely pay attention to that stuff when you see the friend icon above them. But keep in mind, I'm bad at positioning. I'm going to get lost a lot. Like, look at me right here. I'm running in after the ladder, knowing full well this is a mistake, and I'm just going to do it anyway. I'm doing pretty well here, but it's just a bad position to put myself in. And it's interesting because the Coxwell gate, it should be pretty easy to defend if everyone goes down there, in my opinion. I'm not sure how it works in comp. When everyone's pushing out, I'm sure it goes a lot longer, because this one does fall very quickly. But I just think if these guys were pushing out in matchmaking, it would be easier, and I'm starting to learn thousands levels into this game that I should probably just stay on the wall and not even bother, because no one else is. Why should I? It is what it is, though, and as we're talking about dumbass players, here's an archer. We're going to stab him to death, make sure he's dead. Emote no, because he tries to kick me for absolutely no reason. We're going to get a good flank here, so I felt like I was playing this pretty well for a minute. Sidestep that stab, get an overhead, get another overhead, and spear players like this is kind of what I like to do, is zigzag around them, then get an overhead excel and get that kill done. Now, we're going to run into a viewer. I noticed this guy's walking up. We're going to give a good wave, add this man on Xbox, hit him by accident, but now we made a new friend. Can never have enough of those. The tight-knit community in this is what makes it great, just as we're talking about homies, Spicy Pancakes, and Lousy, and more bad positioning. We're just going to rush down here. But we got some good friends. There's Seasick Khan. He will be getting his own video for archer hunting at some point. There's a teaser for you. We take care of those guys, but sadly, time to desert. Suicide, great thing here. You guys joke about how I always do that. Seasick Khan's really improved. I love that guy. One of my best friends in this game as well. It was just all positive vibes in this lobby. Here I don't mind the bad positioning because at least I'm just around the gold kind of thing. And I'm going to hold off these guys a little bit. I know I'm going to die, but it is what it is. As I have a great endless war cry, this guy will make sure that stops right then and there. Not sure how I thought this was a good idea to go for a revive. This guy's just waiting for me to do it with throwing knives. And now I want to go get him and kind of do a respect mode because it looks like it may be a 1v1 for a second. At long last, we're next to our good friend Spicy Spirit Cakes. We're going to rush these guys. They honestly don't really have a chance because he's just an unstoppable killing machine with that thing. Only thing more important than the objective is killing archers that are just free kills right here. But even better is that they're by the objective. We're going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. This guy really wants to hit me with his bow and emasculate me. But thank God he's not going to get the kill or the EXP. The guys who are actually fighting up front. Reviewer is back, so I'd like to quickly shout him out. Duke Spade, I gave you an ad. If you want to join the Discord, we will definitely get some games in. Otherwise, just Xbox is cool. As always, the Discord will be in the pinned comment, by the way. And I play with as many of you guys as possible and on voice chat when I can. So definitely check that out. It's a great way to get in there. And Lousy's very active in there. Spicy kind of got too cool for us. He's in his little clan now. He doesn't talk to us. I'm just kidding, but definitely check it out. There's a good mix of sweats in there and also guys that are like not trying to take it too seriously. We recently got a trainer role and they'll definitely teach you stuff if you want to get some help. Great way to meet people for sure. That emoting where I was going to try and do kill the archers does get me hit a little bit. Now we're going to get dragged into absolute hell. Watch this guy's drag. This is perfect. Great work by him. Executioner's axe drags will still throw me off. That in the mall I'll never get used to at this point. Especially when you do it as well as that. Really smart idea here to walk in with a really weak slashing weapon, as great as the longsword is. We're going to do exactly what you think and die. We're going to get an extended 1v1 in here. This is pretty cool stuff. Emoting is good. He's going to swat the other guy away like a fly and he's going to go heal. But I did not play this well at all. I usually, when I'm doing this bad and miss this many overheads, it's because I've messed with the settings a little bit. No excuse this time. Better man won. I fall for that overhead to stab feint, which is something I got to get used to. He thanks me for the commend, even though he wrecked me right there. Good classy fight, great sportsmanship. So while it wasn't really the point of this video was having a good game, we did really well. 76, 43, and 16. Ended the game early with some dominant defense. And if you guys want to check out some other players showcases videos that I've done, I'm going to link them up above. Definitely check those out. Love you guys. See you in the next one.